Okay, we are on the west coast of Palawan, an island in the Philippines, and this is a fishing village called Bye Bye Daraga, and there's about 30 families that live here, and you can see we've got all ages here, from people perhaps in their 60s, 70s and young children. And this little girl is just getting some water from the well, and this well is only used for washing clothes, but you can see that grandma there is washing the clothes. These are the traditional huts. In fact, people have only lived here for about 20 years, but you can see the huts are very basic. They've all been constructed locally out of sort of palm leaves and wood. They're raised up just in case there are storms for the wet season. This is the church here. This is one of the main village buildings, and this is a place where they would come on a Sunday if they don't go to the bigger town by boat, which is about half an hour away. And then here are some more of the traditional houses. And this is where my guide lives with his daughter and his grandmother. They live in this two-story house. You can see this one's a little bit more sort of engineered, a little bit more higher spec, and you can see, well, on the inside at least, there is a small solar panel which is producing electricity at night time, because there's only one generator in this town and most people wouldn't have electricity, but you can buy small solar panels so that at night time you've got enough electricity just to turn the lights on. Some of them make a bit of money by selling that on to onto their neighbours. So what else can I tell you about this place? Well, this is the main reason, or the main income for this village, the main way of life is fishing, and these are the traditional boats, traditional Palawan boats, handmade here in the village, and most of the men here would go out fishing and sell their fish to nearby villages or to tourist resorts, because as you can see it's a pretty beautiful place. You've got wonderful white sands and turquoise seas, a little bit of coral reef out there hidden away, and this bay is full of fish. It's teeming with life. What else do they eat? Well, high up on the hillside you can see, despite the steepness, there's quite a bit of agriculture going on. You've got all the palm trees up on the side there, and palm trees they would obviously use for the coconuts, the oil. They get about 10 coconuts per month. You climb up, you can see where they've got the grooves in the tree there, because they actually climb up to the top and cut the coconuts down. They've cleared a lot of land in between the palm trees. They've cleared all the other types of tree that aren't as much use, and they plant different types of root vegetables like camote and cassava and a few other types of root vegetable, and maybe a bit of maize to make flour, and they would have a little bit of rice, and in the dry season they can also grow things like cucumbers and a little bit of a few vegetables as well. Here again in Bye Bye Daraga, this is the meeting place, so the village chief would call the people together at this central shed. And then we've got a basketball hoop and a sort of a central play area. Actually, it's a whole basketball court. And we're going to walk up now towards the school.
A small solar panel.
Oh, and there's a small solar panel. You can see just how small they are, just on top of the pole there. I'm going to show you a school which is pretty different to yours. So remember, in this village there are about 30 families, and a typical family would have 3 children, maybe more. Maybe up to 5 or 8 in fact. This is a little stage here. It's a really cute little spot this. So you've got the stage just there off to the left, and then there's the flagpole. Times when they're being particularly patriotic, they put the Philippine flag up. And we're going to go into the main school building now. You hear the waves crashing in the distance, and it's good to see a globe, a bit of geography going on near the doorway. And you've got some information here. It looks like they're learning a local language. Philippines, of course, has many different languages, and then there's the national language, but they're also learning English, the global language. You can see there's a lot of English on the boards and on the walls there. So it's good morning, and what is it? Thank you. Learning areas, maths and English, So they learn the local language, maths, English, and then a bit of science and other general subjects. And then back out again. We've got the little toilet over there in the distance, and some other classrooms. Let's go and have a look in here. A bit dark in here. Oh, we've got a couple of birds in here, and blackboard. Not sure where the MacBook charging trolley is. That must be in a different room. Let's have a look. And I'm not sure whether this one's open. Perhaps this is the same room actually, just a different entrance. So there's the dogs enjoying their moment of fame on the stage. Okay, over and out.